Get ready for a game changer. Tonight's guests, he's a better game show host than me. Welcome, Mike Trapp. He's a better comedian than me. Please welcome Teo Yang. And she's an all-around, more evolved human being than yours truly, Lily Dew. And your host, me. Sorry to disappoint. Welcome to Game Changer, the only game show where the game changes every show. I am your host, Sam Reich. I'm joined today by these three lovely contestants. Now, you all understand how the game works.
Not at all. No, I don't think you explained anything to us.
That's right. Our players have no idea what game it is they're about to play. The only way to learn is by playing. The only way to win is by learning, and the only way to begin is by beginning. So without further ado, let's begin. Trap, your sound is...
Gosh, I guess my first line of thing would be like something made from a cow, perhaps. Cheese on the pizza, that's milk. I'm gonna go the pizza?
Ash, please roll out the mouth.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Actually.
All right.
The tray?
The tray's part of it. Like, I can't take the tray off. All right. Yeah, there you go. Thought it might close on me.
Does the mouth like the pizza? It does
Not like the pizza.
Sorry, Trip.
That was a lot of steps to get to know.
Teo, your sound is...
I have a similar mindset as Trap does, and I'm gonna say maybe the cow wants to eat its own cheese.
Okay, let's give it a try.
Okay, hello mouth. Do you have a name, Mouth?
We can name the mouth if you'd like.
Mouthy? Do you like it, Mouthy?
Does the mouth like the cheese? No!
Look
it
at
doesn't.
that arm on that tongue.
Lily.
Okay, so we did two things from the cow that it didn't like. I'm gonna try the grass.
Try the grass. Grass goes in mouth. Does the mouth like the grass? Yes, it does like the grass.
Yes!
Yeah. Mike Trapp.
Yeah.
Your sound is...
Sounds an awful lot like a monkey. I want to say banana, but I also feel like there's going to be some weird thing here. They're going to say, like, monkeys don't eat bananas, monkeys eat bugs, or something like that. But you know what? First thought, best thought.
Does the mouth like banana? Yes, it does!
Yeah,
Yum, yum, yum! Teo, your sound is...
Duck!
Duck!
That's not the game.
I win, right?
We
Ducks,
all know ducks love Werther's Originals.
ducks love bread, I know that.
Duck!
All three breads?
Whoa.
Does this mouth like the bread? Yes, it does! And that's a point for Teo because the mouth approves. Lily, your sound is...
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas!
That could be anything.
Santa Claus likes Christmas cookies?
I do think that's Brennan Lee Mulligan as Santa Claus, so keep that in mind.
Yeah, Brendan's on keto, so he probably won't be eating
Okay.
those cookies.
He'll just be eating eggs.
I will have you know that most of these sound effects are me. Does the mouth like the cookies? Yes, it does!
Okay.
Yum, yum. Michael Trapp.
Yeah.
Your sound is...
That person's got a cough. And there's lots of different options here. Honey, you go with the lemon water. Look, I'm not just gonna give this mouth random medication. That sounds like a bad idea. You know what? Let's go with the honey.
We're going to give the cough some honey. Does the mouth like the honey? Oh, it does not. Teo, same sound.
That's a smoker's lung if I've ever heard one.
Sam, you should get that checked out.
Now, what are these?
I don't think those are cough drops. I believe those are Werther's Originals.
Werther's
The
Originals.
butterscotch candy of choice for
They
old
look like
people
real,
everywhere.
not fake. Yeah, they're real.
Teo, I say you go money, because money can solve anything.
Money can't solve anything.
The secret that money works for all of them, actually.
Is this supposed to be chicken noodle soup?
It is.
That's a sickly man.
Eat the bowl, too.
Into the mouth it goes. Does the mouth like the chicken soup?
Yes, it does, baby.
Lily, your sound is.
Okay, that's a dumb sounding kid.
That's a duck. That's a duck for sure.
I think if it were a smart, intelligent sounding kid, I wouldn't go for these. But I think that kid is freaking stupid. And, you know, I would feed it crayons.
Does the dumb kid like its crayons?
Yes, it does. Way to go.
Dumb kid, you deserve it.
When I like a food, I also go.
Mike Trapp,
Yeah.
your sound. That was the best I could do.
Sounds like an untrained singer.
Yeah, that's about right.
Every time one of these comes up, I think like it shouldn't be the first thing I think. I'm gonna give that Italian opera singer a pizza. I'm
Hey,
gonna go,
slip $1 under that pizza.
yeah, how about a little extra point for me here? Here, this is a little tip for you.
Oh,
But,
We're
you know,
trying to bribe him out.
Just take the pizza, leave the cannoli.
Does the mouth like the pizza?
Come on.
Oh, I'm
This is
sorry,
bullshit.
Trap.
It's all right.
You gotta stop
That is
eating the
not-
pizza.
I know. I just
We had in mind. Teo?
I'm gonna go be wild and say, I'm gonna throw the honey in here. All right.
Does the mouth like the honey? No, it doesn't. Lily.
I would have gone honey also. Maybe he need a little water for his throat.
We will find out in a moment.
This is for you, mouth. I didn't break it. I didn't break it. I knocked the lemon out of it. I'm sorry.
Does the mouth like the water? Yes, it does!
Thank you, mouth. The
Singer
water-
warming up their vocal cords,
Sure.
water with lemon. I totally appreciate the other selections.
Sure.
Mike Trapp.
yeah.
Your sound is.
Do you mind if I get an extension on that paper?
That's a duck. All right, that sounds like a shitty student to me. College students live on ramen, so let's throw some ramen noodles
We're
in
gonna
there.
give the ramen noodles a try. Does the mouth like its ramen? Yes, it does! Teo, your sound is.
When I was your age.
Go on.
I mean, I could go on.
I've never actually had one of these, but I have heard that they are for old people.
They're for everyone, but they're
guess-
particularly beloved by old people.
That's true. I will go with the Werther's old man.
Does the old man like his Werther's Originals? Yes, he does! Okay, players headed into our first minigame. Trap, you're at 2 points. Teo at 3. Lily at 4. The race is tight. Ash, would you bring out the cart, please?
Ooh.
Going to hand each one of these to our contestants.
There's meat in here.
A fork.
I'm going to put 10 seconds on my personal clock. Ready, go. 10,
I don't know.
9,
Right.
8, 7,
We weren't told to eat this.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You've all eaten the weird Jell-O mold, and so you all win 1 point. The effect of this is essentially neutral. Oh,
You
great.
ate the meat part.
There are a number of weird flavors in here.
Got a little bit of hot dog.
There's one I can't place. It's the hot dog. That's what it is.
Players, welcome to round 2. Lily, the game is yours. Your sound is.
Cowabunga, dude!
Okay. Sounds pretty cool.
I'm not gonna say anything in case you whiff this.
That was a that was a Ninja Turtle.
No way to know for sure though.
They like this pizza the Trap keeps going for.
I don't
It
know.
is heavier than you made it look. You made it look easy.
I'm pretty strong, you know.
Yeah,
It's
it's
pretty
pretty
strong.
strong. Ugh.
Wait, but they famously love saltine crackers.
I'm gonna
Radical.
go with the pizza despite the attempts to mislead me.
All right.
Does the mouth like the pizza? Yes, it does. Way not to whip it. Trap, we're back in your world.
Yeah.
Listen, man, you still got plenty of time.
Yeah. What is this? What's it gonna be?
Your sound is,
Well, blow me down.
Okay.
again, the best I could do in my arsenal.
Well, blow me down.
Oh, I should have asked you to do it.
That's Mr. Popeye, and we're gonna give him that spinach.
Holy shit.
Does the mouth like the spinach? Yes, it does.
I thought that was Quagmire from Family Guy.
It's all I can stand. I can't stand no more.
If only you weren't in the game and I could have had you help me with this VO. Teo, your sound is.
Oh, bother.
What language is that?
What
I
were those
believe
words?
I saw a glimmer of recognition on Trap's face. I can't be sure.
It sounds 1800s. It sounds sad. Oh bother. I'm gonna go with the oil. Wait. Oh bother. Why this?
Does the mouth like the oil? Does not. Lily,
I'm going to go with these because I don't know what they are.
fair enough.
But they look like maybe a weird British snack.
They
Those
certainly
freaks.
could. They
Those
certainly
absolute
those
freaks.
fucking perverts' mouth. Do we like those weird things? No, unfortunately, the mouth did not like those little things. Trap.
I think that's Winnie the Pooh, and I'm gonna go honey.
Oh.
Does the mouth like the honey? Yes, it does.
That is what Winnie the Pooh is.
Believe it or not.
I thought that was potentially Stewie from Family Guy.
You're all
he
Family
loves
Guys.
This is a game of how bad are Sam's impressions, and it's gonna keep going.
All right.
Teo.
Did I do that?
Okay. Oh, I've never seen that show. I don't know anything about Urkel. Urkel loves money. Okay,
Urkel loves-
Urkel doesn't like Coke,
What?
cheese, crackers. Does Urkel like crackers?
I like the rift that's forming between
Yeah.
these contestants as they withhold information from each other.
Yeah.
I'll go with the crackers. Urkel loves crackers.
Does Urkel love the crackers? Oh, Teo,
ow,
I'm
my
sorry.
knee.
Lily.
I also do not know what Urkel likes.
A good guess might just win you the point.
Maybe he loves a good hearty breakfast from our friends at Dialogue Cafe.
Dialogue Cafe. Fine
Dialogue
food at
Cafe.
low prices.
The coffee's expensive. Don't throw this because things will fly out of their mouth.
Does the mouth like the Dialogue Cafe items? It does not, I'm afraid, Lily.
Rude.
Mike Trap.
Okay.
Trapper, do you know? Are you confident?
I do know.
Travis,
Cheese?
Cheese. Steve Urkel famously asking, "Got any cheese?"
I never heard that one.
Hey, look, I could be wrong. Let's try it.
From one Urkel soundbite to another. Does the mouth like the cheese? Yes, it does.
God.
I don't have the cultural lexicography
These are-
of
I
Trap.
have seen maybe one episode of Family Matters, but I definitely heard a million children when I was a kid being like, "Steve Urkel got any cheese?"
It's true, it was rather an anthem of my playground.
Yeah.
Teo, your sound?
Hakuna Matata.
Ooh! I just saw this movie. That's a bug.
That's got to be money,
gotta
though.
be a bug. Famously, lions love
Nothing
money.
gets you further in the safari than cash.
They made the bugs look delicious in the animated version.
They're both
Does
animated.
the mouth like the bugs? Yes, it does! Lily, your sound is.
We went through the wardrobe and into Narnia.
Okay. Okay, kids.
You fucking kids.
C.S. Lewis, pieces of shit.
You Dawn treading, silver chairing assholes.
What do we love? Do we love to oil our little
Our little bottoms.
British people famous for oiling their bottoms.
bottoms? They're so dry in England.
The war's on and they're rationing the oil. We can't oil our little bottoms.
Mummy, but my bottom's so dry.
So dry and creaky.
Okay, I will once again try. When I do not know, I go for this.
Into the mouth it goes. Does the mouth like those items? Yes, it does, Lily! You guessed right! That was Turkish Delight. The famously weird tasting British treat.
Turkish Delight is gross. I'm gonna go on the record and say, gross dessert, bad choice.
Where would you rate it next to, I don't know, Jellos and hot dog and olives?
I would have to sit and think for a moment.
Trap.
Yeah.
Your sound.
If I only had a heart.
Okay. Well, that is the Tin Man. And the Tin Man needs oil. Does the Tin Man eat oil? I don't think so.
We are definitely headed into the world of the metaphoric.
Great. Give the Tin Man some oil.
Does the mouth like the oil? Yes, it does. Teo,
Yes.
your sound.
I know Kung Fu.
Well, that's John Wick right there. That's John Wick himself. That's Neo, and he needs his little blue pill. Here you go, Neo. Down the rabbit hole you go.
Does the mouth like the blue pill? Yes, it does. Lily.
The fuck was that? I think maybe it's
I see a little bit of a nod,
some kind
recognition
of a
or trance.
claw machine going for a toy and it wants tokens?
And it wants tokens. Interesting theory. Does the mouth like the coins? It does not
Oh, it
like
hurts
the coins.
They
every
didn't
time.
spill everywhere.
Trap, your sound.
It's not how I would transliterate the sound. If it's what it might
Yeah,
be.
sure.
This sounds vaguely like Pac-Man. And I'm thinking that it might be these little dots, little
Fair
white
enough.
dots for Pac-Man. But if it is Pac-Man, that's not how I would make the Pac-Man sound.
If it is Pac-Man, in other words, you're disappointed.
Yes.
Me too. I'd be very offended if that was a Pac-Man
Also,
sound.
wouldn't Pac-Man want tokens so that he could start running?
It's vaguely Pac-Man like.
Does the mouth like the Pac-Man? Yes, it does.
I love that shit. It is that shit.
Now, wait, hold on. Now, Teo and I, we're going to make the
Yes.
sound that we think
Yes,
Pac-Man
fair.
should make. Waka, 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 waka.
Players, it is time for mini game number 2. I am going to ask Ash to bring out the cart.
What do we eat this time?
I'm ready.
We eat the chess
We
pieces.
eat the chess pieces.
Now, if you would all three take respective positions around this chessboard. On your mark,
Oh, we're,
Wait, how does
if
it
we're
go?
rushing, it's just free for
Wait,
all?
we're not going one by one.
on your mark, get set, go.
Nope. Nope. Hey. Yes.
Trap with the point! So incredibly quick!
Is it hard?
It's white chocolate. But it was like being like at a Western saloon getting a coin and being like, this real gold. Hey, it's real gold. You're good here.
We are now in round 3. The scores are Trap with 9 points, Teo with 6, Lily with 7. Can still go any which way. Teo, your sound is...
Hi, I'm Brennan Lee Mulligan.
Brennan every morning eats something from dialogue, and usually he was eating, in fact, kielbasa earlier. This is Brennan's
Yeah.
mouth.
Gorgeous
sausages and
crimson
bacon.
lipstick and a gold tooth.
Beautiful. Whoa, it's shaking.
Oh,
at me.
it's
Oh, it's so hungry.
Does the mouth like the keto breakfast items? Yes, it does! Lily, your sound is...
Hey, it's me, Katie Maravich.
That's a duck.
Okay.
Again, that's a duck.
Sounds a lot like a duck. And you know you gotta feed ducks a brick of cocaine.
Ducks do like cocaine. Let's find out.
That mouth's gonna be in
mouth's gonna
rough
freak out.
shape. That is a
Holy
lot of
shit.
cocaine to eat at
That
once.
mouth is... Oh, it's shaking. Does the duck like the cocaine? Yes, it does! Trap, are you ready?
Yes.
Your sound is...
Hi, I'm Siobhan from College Humor.
Oil my bottom.
Oh, my bum
Please, sir.
Well, look.
Famously loves money.
Shimon loves eating money. I'm gonna go with these gluten-free crackers, because money notoriously full of gluten, and she can't handle that.
Does the mouth like the gluten-free crackers? Yes, it does. Teo,
Yes.
there are very few items left on this table if you hadn't noticed.
50-50.
More or less. Your sound is...
Oh, that sounds like a video game. The most addictive kind of video game. A slot machine. Perhaps a slot machine would require coins?
Oh, perhaps a slot machine that has Pac-Man would require coins.
Wait, is that Pac-Man?
Does the mouth like the coin? Yes!
Nom, nom, nom.
Lily, I don't know what to tell you. There's one item left.
This feels like a trap.
Your sound is...
Good. Cash register? Oh god, now I feel in my head.
Sometimes the simplest solution is the one that's right in front of you. Does the mouth like the money? Yes, it does, Lily.
I
You
was
are
expecting a twist.
I
safe.
also was expecting a twist.
Trap.
Yeah,
There are no items left.
very good.
The sound is...
Okay. Very good. That sounds like a dog. I am looking to see if any of these stands have little tennis balls on them.
Yep.
And I don't see any.
Trap is leaving the set to see if he can find anything. Trap is now in a cab on his way to an athletic store.
I have a Slim Jim. You're from Crafty.
Does the mouth like the Slim Jim? No, it doesn't.
Okay, fair enough.
Well played. Teo.
It sounds like a protective dog.
This dog's only looking out for you.
No,
Okay.
don't growl.
Okay.
Don't.
Okay.
You're giving the mouth nothing.
Sorry, Teo. Nothing is not
That
the
dog
answer
didn't deserve it. That dog
we
should have
are
nothing.
looking for. Lily.
How big is the hole in that mouth? How big is it?
The mouth has been given one of Lily's shoes.
I really wanted to see if I could jump inside.
Does the mouth like the shoe? Yes, it does.
I would have gone for the Slim
I'm
Jim
imbalanced.
myself, but you know what?
Okay, Trap, we're back on you.
All right.
You and Lily are now tied. You're neck and neck. The sound is...
Oh my god.
Okay. It sounds like a copy machine. Like to supply a piece of paper. Once again, there is nothing. I am just going to sit on the copy machine and Xerox my butt.
Does the mouth like the butt? No, it doesn't. Get out of it.
All right.
Get out of it,
All
Trap.
right.
I think that was an ingenious decision. I seriously do. I think that was terrific. And you almost deserve a point for it. It was that smart. Teo.
That to me sounds like a washing machine, so I guess I'll have to take off my shirt in front of the camera, and I will. my mic is on my shirt.
Game Changer just got a whole lot sexier.
This will happen.
I'm not going to stop this from happening. Everybody looking at me like I'm supposed to stop something from happening. Oh yeah, your mic.
I can hold the
Yes.
mic. Of course, it makes so much sense.
Yeah. Does the mouth like the shirt? Yes, it does! A very impressive move by Teo. Scores are now 10, 9, 10. This is our last and final question. Lily, if you win this, you win the game. Your sound is...
Feed me, Seymour.
I don't friggin' know. Why you,
Sure. Yeah,
why
sure.
you gotta do this
Sure.
to me, Sam?
Yeah.
The musical theater thing.
Yeah, Sam already hinted it might be a musical.
I like that you've taken center
I
stage
love
here
the
to think.
pose, though.
I know there is a song called Suddenly Seymour out there. I literally don't know what that is from or what that is about.
Yes.
I once again want to jump through the mouth as a last option.
Could certainly try.
I've
Okay.
been wanting to do this.
Here she goes. Lily is on her way through the mouth. How does the mouth feel about Lily? Yes! Lily, you did it! You won the game!
Oh my god!
The musical is Little Shop of Horrors. The man-eating plant says, "Feed me, Seymour."
The Audrey
And
2.
The Audrey 2. The plant trap was just hoping.
Just hoping you would not land on
would
that.
not land
was
on
ready
it.
to
I've
dive
been wanting
in.
to go inside the whole time.
Since that mouth came out, you're like, I'm gonna get inside that
Get
mouth.
inside that mouth. It's so fun.
That does it for Game Changer. Lily, you won! Way to go! Won a Hot Sauce of the Month membership. Congratulations. Remember, the fastest way to a person's heart is through their weird, oversized mouth. Good night, everybody!